What's good, YouTube? It's I, Queer Surviving Prophecy. Um, just a quick video. Who is Tyler Heineke? So obviously, I've done some, research on him, and he hails from Atlanta, Georgia. He's currently 28 years old. I think I'm 1 year older than him. I'm 29. Um, Yeah, I was born in '92. He was born in '93. So, yeah, so cool. Um, he's been cut by different teams. Panthers, Texans, Patriots. He actually went to the XFL. I believe he went. I believe he played for the uh, Ball Hawks. I believe. Uh, if I botched that name, my bad. But he actually played in the XFL. Um, and he went to Old Dominion. For the ones who don't know, Old Dominion is like a very very low college school. He didn't get no offers. He's been waived by the Texans. He's been waived by the Patriots. He's been waived by the Panthers. He signed with the Washington football team somewhere between the 2018-19 season, and he's been on the roster ever since, just in case somebody gets injured for backup. I think he was on the practice squad. But I believe Shane Minzy, Shane O, not Shane. I'm just gonna call him XO. I'm just gonna call him O. I'm just gonna call him Shane Ozimene. I think he went to Old Dominion too, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, Now I'm not saying that they were teammates or anything. I don't think so. But I was shocked that he came from that school. But that's just a little short brief video I have about him. Because when you don't have tape on anybody, it's very hard to dissect what they can do. You know, because we all know Magic. Not Ryan. We all know who Ryan Fitzpatrick is. You know what I'm saying? We faced him before numerous of times when he was with the Jets. So we somewhat have some familiarity with him. We have zero familiarity with Taylor Heineke. We don't know what he is. I mean, we know what he is, but we don't know what he can do as a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the only film we can go by is the game Sunday and the game from last year when he went toe to toe with that great defense. Well, I'm not gonna call it great, but with that solid defense he went up against, he tore it up. Like he looked like he'd been in the years for like 20 years, playing the way he's playing. So I mean, I'm scared. As a Giants fan, I know I want the Giants to lose every single game, but I'm terrified of him. He runs fast. He doesn't look scared. He likes the big moment. I don't know what this guy is capable of. And Giants fans can say, oh, we beat them last year, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Daniel Jones will be fine. Daniel Jones is 4-0 against them. So what happens if the Redskins score 17 to, let's say the score is like 17 to 3. And then coming in, I'm not gonna go all the way and predict the whole schedule. I mean, to predict the whole game, but I mean, late in the fourth quarter, it can be like 17-10, and then they score like 10 unanswered points. You know what I'm saying? Something crazy like that. So, I mean, I don't think it's gonna be a low scoring game. Both teams, like I said, both teams are 0-1, and only one team can walk out the winner. unless it ends in a tie, which I hope it doesn't. I don't even know why we have ties in the NFL. Really don't. I think the NFL should go to the college format in overtime. You see how in college the overtime rules is different? Why can't the NFL do like why can't the NFL do that? You know what I'm saying? Uh but in college, both teams get the chance to score. So if you score a touchdown, you get two more opportunities to score a touchdown. Whether it's a touchdown, or field goal, or a safety, you still get two opportunities to score. I think that's how it was back in the day when or I think around 2009. I'm not sure, but but it is what it is. But yeah, man, I have zero information on this kid, and it scares me because when you don't have information, if you don't know who this guy is, he could come out of nowhere and freaking throw like 4 or 5 touchdowns on his Giants defense, and then what? Even though I still have the Washington football team winning this game. It's not going to look pretty. I mean, Giants fans, they can go out and say all the right things. Or Giants players can go out, coaches can go out. Obviously the head coach. You won't probably see the owner until like the end of the season. Probably if the Giants are like 0-4, which I think they will probably win when they play again week 3 against the Falcons at home. Because we all know the Falcons don't play very well at home. You know what I'm saying? I mean, on the road, I should say. So that game is going to be at home in MetLife Stadium. So I think we'll get the ground game warning. We'll like Daniel Jones will feel himself after this game. Because I just feel it. I just feel it. I know how the schedule is gonna go. I mean, and again, I'm not here to bash anybody's hopes and dreams. Oh, the Giants ain't going down 0-2. Hey, you can say that until the cow come. You can say that into the cow comes home, right? But in reality, what they are gonna do? What are they going to do? They can play better. They can make the score close than advertised. But at the end of the day, we have zero information on this Heineken dude. Unless the Giants go back on film and see any weakness, which I've watched the whole entire, well, not watch, but I went back and watched the whole Chargers versus Washington football team. This dude has no weakness. I don't see no weakness in him. I really don't. I mean, yeah, he missed a couple of throws that could have, been like a 20 or 15-yard gain. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, the dude has no weakness. And I'm speaking in the dark because my damn head hurts. I have a headache. But other than that, this dude has no weakness. Well, I'm not saying he doesn't have a weakness, but if the Giants want to win this game, they got to play as a collective unit. You can't depend on one person. They have to do it as a whole. But again, the defense is just going to be too much. There's a difference between playing very good, very great defenses back to back. You don't lose to one great defense and then lose again against another great defense. That's just how defenses are systematically destroying the offense. Like we put up 13 points. The Broncos held us to 13 points. Now, obviously, the Chargers offense is different from ours, okay? They could do all these bubble screens. They can do all these not fullback, H-back screens, and they can get away with it because their offensive linemen can pass block. Our offensive lineman can't do that. Every time we try, we always get in negative yards. You saw, we try to give it to Kadarius Toney twice. 2 times he got negative yards. So what makes you think that it's going to work on this defense? It's not. It could probably work on the Falcons because the Falcons defense is straight booty trash. Okay? So know your personnels, know who you're going up against. Yes, I get it for the 10,000th time. Daniel Jones is 4-0 against the Washington football team. We beat the Washington football team last year. Stop living in the past. The past is the past. Just like Michael Strahan said, the past is a mother effing past. You know what I'm saying? The past is a mother effing loving past. Cold is temporary. Okay? We gotta get what we have got to get what we did last year out of our heads. Okay? This is a new Washington football team last year, or this year, I should say. Now, I'm not saying that we can't be competitive. I think we'll score more. I think we'll run the ball more. I think we'll pass more. But at the end of the day, it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough because Saquon isn't fully healthy. Now, I think with a healthy Saquon, like I said, the game would have been close. But since Saquon is slowly creeping back, I think he's just picking his time. You know, because I don't think he's going to go 100% against 2 good defenses. We faced the Broncos defense, held them to 26 yards. Okay, so what do you think the Washington football team defense is going to hold him under? 27, 31? So he's picking his spots. Now, obviously, like I said again, the Falcons, they're going to have the worst defense in NFL history. Historically, they'll have the worst defense, and they're going to be in a lot of shootouts. Now, again, when we do face the Falcons, it's probably going to be a shootout because their defense can't stop a cold. Now, but offensively, they have the weapons to match us. They have the tight ends, which we obviously struggle against tight ends. Pitt, I can see Pitt having a monster game. I can see really having a monster game. But at the end, I think we'll snap our 2-game losing streak and win our first game of the season. Watch and see. Bet. I bet 900. No, I'm not going to bet 900 subscribers. But I'll give you my word. The Giants will snap their 2-game losing streak against the Falcons come week 3. Bet. And after that, the Saints will probably lose against them. The Cowboys is a toss-up. And then, whatever happens. So we don't have a bye until week 9. I think week 9 against the Raiders, I think that's our last game. So we're going to be on the road at home a lot. You know what I'm saying? We got 5 games at home and we got 4 games on the road. So, but luckily we do face Kansas City Chiefs early. That game, hey, I don't know. At that point, we'll probably be, I don't even know. I know, but I'm not going to spoil because I already said what I have to say. We'll all see tomorrow. Like Tom Coughlin used to say, talk is cheap, play the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do all that talking, all that rah, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we have to do this and do this. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we're consumers. What we do is we pay our hard-earned money, we sit in those seats with popcorns and soda, and we watch for 60 minutes. Whether we lose, whether we win, we're going to go back, not we, but y'all going to go back into those same seats, well, probably different seats, but same stadium, and do it all over again. Okay? So the best thing for us fans is just to be patient and trust them. because I'm pretty sure if it was up to us, we would have been doing even a worse job than they are right now. So that's why they're there and then we're here. Difference. Okay? So just trust the process, trust what they're doing. I'm pretty sure, like I said, they're picking their spots. Because I don't think the Giants want to overlap facing two great defenses back to back. That put a strain on them, you know? Like if the Giants would have showed their full hand, then the whole NFL, well, not the whole NFL, then the whole 32 teams would have game plan against us very, very well. So that I'm thinking that they're just picking their spots. They're saying, okay, against the Broncos, we can't do this, we can't do this, we can't do this. Against the Washington football team, we can't do this, we can't do this, we can't do this. Against an historically bad defense, historically bad defense against the Falcons, which Eli Manning is probably going to retire. Yeah, Eli Manning in that game is going to retire his jersey. I think the Giants might probably score at least 40 points on the Falcons defense. It might probably be a shootout. It might go 7-7, 14-14, 21-21, 28-28. You know what I'm saying? It could be one of those shootouts like we had a couple of years ago with Odell Beckham Jr. When Eli Manning went to the Saints and he, had like 4 touchdowns. Drew Brees had like 5. It could be one of those games. You know what I'm saying? But we'll probably win like 38-35, something like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but expect a lot of fireworks in that game. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I have to say. Friday I will do my NFL pick'ems. I already had them written down. And tomorrow I'm gonna watch the game. I thought it was gonna be on Fox. I don't know why Thursday night football games are not on Fox anymore. So I guess I'm gonna have to go to my homeboy house and watch it there, cause I don't have no cable here. Because something with the wires, like the wires are not lined up to where I live. So even if I do have cable or internet, I'm gonna get like lousy connections. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and then plus I'm gonna move in a couple of months anyways. So I'm just trying to find another house because this house is just not working at all. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, man, like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other.